Matt Duchene, a Blue Jacket. My take on that. Right here at Talking Habs with Rick, the #1 hockey channel. Not on YouTube. Okay, there's more to that too. We'll get right to it. Before we do, actually, please subscribe, ring the bell. That'll notify you of all my videos as they come out. I realize I'm late on this. I was out all day, so I apologize I didn't get this to you faster. Question of the day. Will Columbus keep Panarin and Bobrovsky as rentals instead of trading them, and maybe make a run at the playoffs and go some distance with them in the lineup, as opposed to trading them and who knows what they get back? Yes, you got Matt Duchene, but is that enough to carry you far into the playoffs? I think with Panarin and Bobrovsky on the team and Duchene, if their goal is to do something in the playoffs, you got a better chance that way. Okay, so what was the trade exactly? So it was Matt Duchene and Julius Bergman, who I don't know much about. I think he was just kind of a throw-in, to Columbus for Vitaly Abramov and Jonathan Davidson, both prospects not playing on the team. They also get a 2019 first-round draft pick and a conditional 2020 first-round draft pick. The condition is if Duchene signs with Columbus, they get that conditional pick in 2020. And I think for the 2019, it's a protected one because right now it's a top 3, and they'll be able to keep the draft pick. I think actually Columbus might be able to keep that draft pick. I'm not sure how that works out, but anyways, that's the deal. So Duchene has 50 games played, 27 goals, 31 assists, 58 points, -2, and he's got a 21.4 shooting percentage. So this is a guy that's worth picking up. He's not a distributor. He's more of a shoot-first kind of center, but he's got good stats and he's got good energy from what I've seen. Abramov is a third-round pick in 2016. He has 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points for the Cleveland Monsters right now in the AHL. He's 5'9", 171 pounds. He's not a big guy. Davidson is 5'11". I couldn't get his weight. He has 20 points in 30 games, I believe, in the Swedish league. He was drafted in the 6th round in 2017. So I think this is a good move for definitely for Columbus, and I guess for Ottawa, they get a couple of first-round draft picks, and they get to try to build their team back again. And right now, also with Columbus, Mark Stone and Dzingel have been scratched from the lineup again, so it looks like they haven't made any deals with them or any progress. So I guess we'll look for that. I was waiting around a couple of hours to see if I can get any more trades and see if Mark Stone would move, but he hasn't. And I think nothing else is happening right now because they're still waiting for Stone to move for the ball to drop. And then once that happens, the floodgates, I think, will open. Okay, so there was another trade. The Caps, Washington Capitals, send defenseman Madison Bowie and a 2020 second-round pick to Detroit for defenseman Nick Jensen and a 2019 fifth-round pick. And right after that, the Caps re-signed Nick Jensen to a 4-year, $10 million contract extension. So he won't be a UFA. They get to keep him. He's a 28-year-old defenseman. I think it was a good move for the Caps as far as depth going into the playoffs. Apparently, Madison Bowie wasn't working out for him in Washington. I don't know much about him, and I don't have his stats. Jensen, I believe, had like 2 goals and 15 assists this year. But it's a good move for Washington because it's a guy that they move forward with. He's not a rental. They don't have to make room on the roster because they sent another defenseman over. And yeah, I think it's good depth. Apparently he could be a number 3 or 4 defenseman. I don't know. But anyways, good move by Washington. Just one last piece of news from the NHL. It's not a trade. Connor McDavid was suspended 2 games for his check on New York Islanders defenseman Nick Leddy. He hit Leddy in the head with his shoulder. He says he didn't mean to do it, and Leddy stopped a little quickly. Anyways, that hit will cost him $134,408. He might. I heard a joke that he might appeal it and ask for 4 or 5 games. He doesn't want to play with the Oilers. Don't blame him for that. But so anyways, I wonder if it was somebody other than McDavid, if it would have been a longer suspension. Although I didn't read anything about Leddy being hurt, so maybe that's why it was only 2 games. And that seems to be it. I will leave you with, please like and subscribe. Ring the bell down there. That'll notify you of all my videos as they come out. And question of the video or the day, will Columbus Blue Jackets be able to keep Panarin and Bobrovsky as rentals so it'll give them a better run at some playoff success? I know they're desperate to win a round or two, and I think they have the best chance if they hang on to Panarin and Bobrovsky. Although you could figure they could get some prospects or some draft picks back, and maybe move forward with that, and hopefully they'll sign Matt Duchene. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyways, won't waste any more time. Leave those comments in the comment section below. I read my comments and I respond to all of them if need be. Or I'll give you a like or a heart if it's a great comment. So thanks. Check out a video I'm going to put up here. Maybe put 2, I'm not sure. I think you'll like them. And I think that's about it. So thanks. Enjoy the game Saturday in Toronto. It's going to be a great game. Putting out my videos. Look for them, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.